all the back end. Goots has got his name on the approach over here. I'm in Goots territory. All right, Jungo is back. Got the brand new The Road from Storm, and it is a Thunder line ball, and it is in line with the other High Road Hybrid and the High Road Pearl, but we have a slightly different core in this one. As you remember back, those two balls are two-piece balls, so just core, cover stock. So when the weight fluctuates from like 16, 15, 14, the RG and differential really change a lot with those weights. So this ball is now a three-piece. So 16, 15, 14, we got the same RG, we got the same differential. So much easier to make, I think, at the Storm plant, much easier to sell, different weights, and let's see how it rolls. Okay, we got a 40-foot pattern here. Just warmed up a little bit on it, so this ball might be a little bit sharp off the back end. Let's give it a shot. I'm standing on 30. We're gonna aim at 10 as our break point. All right, missed slightly left down lane with the first one. Let's try and hit our target this time. But this ball does have a pretty sharp back end just on the first shot. Pretty good, hit my target there. Wrap the 10. Okay, really good shot there. I think I'm a little bit too far left. I've wrapped a couple 10s, thrown a really good shot. Let's move a few right. Let's try and get lined up, get a strike, and then we'll throw it against the journey. I think it's really gonna be close. Okay, we're going 2 and 2 right. So 2 right with the feet, 2 right with my target at the arrows. Let's see if we can get this ball into the pocket a little better. Oh, perfect, really high flush. That's shaped a lot better though, right? It just hits the friction a little bit sooner, gets rolling a little earlier, has a better finish into the pocket. Just a little too late, standing a little too far left. Yeah, really good. I think if I move my break point to the right a little bit, it'll be really good as well. But 2 high flush strikes there. Let's throw the journey, same layout. I think the journey's gonna roll a little earlier, and be a little flatter, but let's test it out. Okay, got my journey. Line up in the same spot. I think this ball is just gonna be a little stronger, so it's gonna roll, pick up a little earlier, and we might go through the face. Yeah, I missed a little left there, but it really checked up, went high. Okay, same spot. I'm gonna move my eyes to the right a little bit. So that one hit the pocket, got a little light strike. Missed a little bit right of target, and it did pick up earlier, and not as violent off the back end as the road. All right, that was perfect. Right on the same line as the road, the last shot. This one went dead flush, but you can see it's a little straighter hitting the pins, right? The road really turned the corner, kept continuing towards the 7. The journey kind of set up, rolled a little earlier, kind of went straighter through the pins. So stronger ball for sure. All right, the road is a hybrid. We got 2 symmetrical pearls here. Just because I feel like this is exactly where this ball is supposed to fit. So it's a little later, a little sharper than the journey. Let's test it against the Zen Gold label now. Just a little cleaner than the journey, but kind of same kind of shape down lane. Not super, super angular. So the road is definitely more angular, I think, off the spot than these 2 balls. Yeah, that gold label is just a little weaker than the journey for sure. A little weak 10 there. Okay, let's start moving left, slowing down. The road, that's where these balls are really good. High road pearl. Lanes are burnt, gotta get left. That's where those balls just whack them. All right, halfway through the vid here with Jungo before we move way far left. But there's been a ton of high roads, but only 2 have really stuck around. The original high road and the high road pearl. Let me know down in the comments if you ever had one of those balls, or any other high road for that matter. But starting now, I think these are gonna be the new ones. The new cores inside were 14, 15, 16. We got the same RG and differential. So I think it's gonna be a lot better for a lot of different people. All right, let me know down in the comments, have you ever had a high road? Which one? Okay, 7 left. Yeah, that ball saves its energy for the back end, all the back end. Slower ball speed, got around a little bit more. That ball just didn't see the fronts at all, just slid nice and easy. Once it touched the friction, that thing was gone left. All right, again, nice and slow with the ball speed here. Yeah, that ball's got a big backhand. Big backhand. Okay, let's throw that same shot with the Zen Gold Label. This is my go-to ball for when I gotta get left here. And we'll just see how much sharper the road is than this thing. Yeah, Gold Label is much smoother. So for me, I like that. I can control that a little bit better, especially in a tournament setting. But there will be a time and a place where that ball is just too smooth. You got to get further left and you need more backhand. That's where the balls like the High Road Pearl and now the Road will come in nice and handy. Okay, 5 more left. Slow it down even more here. Move up on the approach. Look at that ball corner, man. That ball's crazy. Left a 4-pin from in there. Ooh, yeah, missed a little left the target, still hit the pocket really nice, just left the wrap 10. I think the strength of this ball is the slow curve, the big wheel, the slow big wheel. That's right in line with the other high roads, High Road, Pearl, original High Road. You wanna play the big wheel when the lanes get dirty, really dry in the fronts. This ball is gonna be really good for that. So for me, the Road is gonna fit right below the Zen Gold Label, pretty close to the bottom of my bag. I got a Hustle Wine way down there, so that'll fit right in between those two. Let's do the big wheel with the Zen. Yeah, you see how much smoother that is? Almost a pocket 710. So it really doesn't have that angle to strike from there. Where the Road, it will. Okay, 5 more left. Goots has got his name on the approach over here. I'm in Goots territory. Ooh, can't believe that ball made it back. We're gonna have to adjust a little bit to carry that 10 though. Okay, decent adjustment. Moved my eyes in a little bit so it didn't give it so much angle coming back. We struck, but again, this is a fresh 40-foot pattern. I don't think you guys want to be playing 6 arrow on 40-foot fresh. So wait till the lanes get burnt out before you start doing this kind of stuff. As you can see, there's not much room for error, but when the lanes get burnt, you're gonna have a lot more room for error. I think if I were bowling on this, on the fresh for score, I would probably use my like IQ Tour Solid or Pitch Black, something really smooth, controllable. I play a little straighter up the boards, and then as the day went on, you move left, and you start balling down to sharper balls. So this ball will come at the end, and I got the Hustle Wine right underneath that. So let's just throw a few more here. We'll wrap it up. Let's recap. We just got done bowling with the Road, and wow, this ball is sharp. When I first started out, I was kind of just trying to play the track area, like 4th arrow to 10 on a 40-foot pattern. Wasn't quite reacting that well. I left a couple wrap 10s and a 2-pin there when I missed a little right. So I figured I would move a little bit right and get lined up. And you could just tell this ball wants to start up and really go. When I struck, that ball was finishing down by the 8-pin and almost a 7-pin on a couple of those shots, really high shots. I figured from that, this ball is gonna be really good from way far left with very slow speed and have this ball just use its energy in the back end like it wants to. I compared it to the Journey and the Zen Gold Label, which are my 2 symmetrical pearls I use at the end of blocks, and I thought that would be where this ball would kind of fit just based on the other High Road and High Road Pearl. And I was right. This ball is definitely a little longer and definitely sharper than both the Zen Gold Label and the Journey. So I think the strength of this ball is gonna be opening up the lane when the lanes get a little burnt up, a little fried after a bunch of games, and you gotta move left and you really gotta slow your speed down and cover a lot of boards. I think this ball is gonna work really good for that. For playing straighter on fresher conditions, this ball is probably not gonna work that well. It's just gonna be too sharp down lane, store too much energy, and it's gonna be pretty hard to control. So, you know, for those situations, you got plenty of other balls to choose from in the Storm lineup. But this one, the strength, big back end, standing left when the lanes get burnt, 100%. that's where this ball is gonna fit for me. So it's gonna be below my Zen Gold label in terms of length down the lane, and it's gonna be above my Hustle wine that I have at the very bottom of my bag for emergencies. If you like the new swag here, thanks Buffa Distribution. He can make any design you want, any bowling jersey. Just send him an email if you want something custom, and he will make it. Fits great every time. Don't forget our promo code, Jungo Barks, at shop.buffabowling.com. Get yourself the new ball, new jersey, look fresh for Spring League. Just before we do rapid fire, don't forget my question down below. Have you ever had a high road before? Any high road in the lineup? And if so, which one? All right, see you in the next vid. Turbo grips.